The green paste you've been eating with your sushi isn't really wasabi. Check the ingredients on the packet and you might see a mixture of sweetener, horseradish, and perhaps a small percentage of the real thing. Real wasabi is hard to come across, and it can cost $250 per kilo. So what actually is wasabi, and why is it so expensive? Wasabi is a small green plant in the Brassica family. That means it's related to many cheap and easy to find plants like horseradish, cabbage, or broccoli. But unlike these, it's incredibly expensive. A kilogram of fresh wasabi can cost you 25 times as much as fresh horseradish. The main reason for this huge price is down to the process of growing it. Wasabi is known for being the hardest plant to grow commercially in the world. The only place in the world where it can be found growing naturally is alongside Japanese mountain streams, where it has the very specific conditions it needs to thrive. Wasabi needs a constant supply of running spring water. It likes a shady area and rocky soil or gravel, and it can only tolerate a temperature of around 8 to 20 degrees Celsius all year round. Too much humidity or the wrong minerals can also cause problems for the plant, and on top of that, it's susceptible to pests and disease. When all the conditions are just right, wasabi still takes around 18 months before it can be harvested. And it's still a time-consuming process because absolutely everything has to be done by hand.
The harvesting will be done by hand, and then it's a laborious process to break it apart, the whole plant, and then clean up the rhizomes. There's no machine that's going to help you pull this out of the ground and trim it up fit for the sushi counter. After our 18 months, creates a stem. And we get our special grater, which has very, very fine teeth, and you can see that it doesn't have any holes on the back.
So what does real wasabi taste like? And is it really that different from the paste that we're used to? There's one other reason that you probably don't see wasabi products in your local supermarket or restaurant. Wasabi's spice comes from a chemical reaction that occurs when you break down its cells. But this reaction is short-lived. 5 minutes after you've grated the wasabi, the spicy flavour peaks. But leave it for 30 minutes and almost all of the flavour is gone.
If you take a slice of wasabi and eat it like a carrot, you'll get very little flavour. Only what surprises people when they eat it. Wasabi is naturally sweet, and it's very floral, much more aromatic, and it still has the pungency that everyone's familiar with.
Fresh wasabi may be the real thing, but it doesn't look like fake wasabi is going away anytime soon.
Let it go, make my body go, make our bodies higher and higher.